Hey, happy Wednesday, happy Cinco de Mayo for all those who celebrate. All right. So before we get started, please, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate the support, those who already subscribe. I want to thank you for going ahead and doing that. Please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. So we're going to go ahead and recap yesterday. So the Milwaukee Bucks and the Nets, we had them at over 242 and a half. That actually ended up being a push because I actually ended up getting it at 242 on my book. So some people probably fell into that same category with me, or they might have, who knows, some books might have had it at 239. All right. We had the Steph Curry over 36 and a half. He had 37. That was a win. The White Sox and the Reds, we had them at nine runs. Over 9. That was a push. And then our only loss yesterday was Zion. I saw some books with him over 29, some with him over 30. I believe he ended up with like 23 or 25. So, we had basically one loss, 2 pushes, and 1 win. Not too bad, not too bad. But today, we're going to turn that around and see if we can go 3-0. All right? All 3 of these bets, I'm going to take at least 2 straight ups and definitely parlay all 3 of them. And let's see if we can have another all day, every day winning streak. All right, 3-0, 3-0. All right, first bet we're going to look at is going to be the Celtics versus Magic over 218 and a half. Magic home games go over 55.9% of the time, and Celtics away games go over 58.1%. The 2 matchups this year, Game 1 went over and Game 2 went under. This will be the only game with the Magic being at home. I definitely like this game to go over. I don't think Brown will be playing. Tatum should be playing, and Walker should be as well. The Magic, their lineups is always in limbo, but I think they can put up some points. Boston has allowed teams to put up points on them this year, and especially if it's a team they feel like they can beat, they might coast a bit, and I think that'll be good for the Magic to put some points on the board. All right, moving on to our second NBA bet. We're going to go with the Wizards versus Bucks over 240 and a half points for the game. Bucks games go over at home 62.5% of the time. And Washington over the past 3 games are averaging 133 points. Both games the teams played against each other early this year went over. Westbrook, zoom. That's all I need to say. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of 3-point shooting from the Bucks. They are playing at home. They shoot better at home. And the Wizards, they need this win. They're fighting to secure a shot at the play-in tournament. So they're going to go in. They're going to put up points. I mean, they're not going to be able to stop them. So they're going to have to outscore them. All right? And we're going to move along to the final bet of the day. And this is actually our only MLB bet. We're going to take the Giants money line. Logan Webb versus the Rockies have 2 wins and 0 losses. Gray has 1 win and 6 losses versus the Giants. All right. The Giants are averaging 8 runs over their last 3 games, and they're number 2 in opponent runs per game. Rockies are bottom tier in opponent points allowed. All right. So for me, I just think historically, Webb has a better career versus the Rockies than Gray has versus the Giants. And then when we look at bullpens, the Rockies, they have some issues, right? They give up runs. So I like the Giants, Also, the Giants are in the top I believe it's the top 5 in opponent runs allowed. Actually, they're number 2. So when I factor all that in, that to me feels like the Giants should win this game on the road. All right, that does it for me. Happy betting, good luck, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.